Hello, it's Elaine with simply-healthy.com and welcome to part 3 of Love Yourself Month. We're talking about how can we learn to love ourselves, which is a deep knowing that we are loved unconditionally. Okay, one of the ways is through creativity. Okay, now you may be saying, creativity, that's for kids. I left that behind years ago, or that's something I do only at certain times when I'm wanting to be crafty. Well, I'd like to challenge that assumption and to invite you to punch your creativity button more often. Lately, I've been hearing more and more about creativity and how it relates to love. And there are 3 different definitions that I want to bring out today. First of all, creativity is the pure expression of yourself. So think about that for a minute. When you're being creative, you're doing something that you absolutely love. You're not thinking about the past. You're not focusing on the future. You're in the now, and you are totally being yourself. A lot of times when people are being creative, it's like they don't even know what comes over them. It just happens. And it doesn't matter if anybody's going to like it or not at that moment. It is just you coming out. And so that is a way of being creative. Another way is how you interact or express yourself in the world. So this basically says that creativity is your life's work. It is what you are here to do. And when you do it to the fullest in awareness, you are expressing who you are to the core. You're expressing that connection that is to you, in you, to the core. And speaking of that connection, creativity is your connection to something greater than yourself. So when we are being creative, that is not totally of ourselves. In fact, it is something greater than ourselves operating through us, which is what makes it so beautiful, so divine, so unexpected. Okay? It's not something we can, of ourselves, create. It comes from the Creator. And it is the ultimate expression of who we are. I enjoy doing a lot of things that I feel help to bring out my creativity. One of them is singing. And people say, how is it that when you get on stage with a mic, you totally change? And all I can think of is that's who I am. That's really who I am. And that is just me being able to express myself in the purest way that I know how. Somehow happens when I'm in front of a mic. Or during a video, or while writing, or while creating something crafty. There are different ways to punch that creative button. But when you do, and when you recognize that it's happening, you develop an awareness and a feeling of peace and acceptance like no other time. So I encourage you to punch that creative button and tap into that more often. How are you going to do it today? In the meantime, I want you to check out this video done by soulpancake.com about love. Until then, you have a wonderful day. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Whoa,